Hi, my name's Paul Nolan. I'm an outreach worker. I work for the Lanchester Interactive Archive project, which is based at Coventry University. Within the archive collection, we hold the Donnelly and Thoms tapes. Now, there are a significant number of tapes, and so far I've managed to listen to about 27 hours worth, but there's still quite a way to go. The recordings were made between 1982 and 1983 with people that were working within the motor industry at the time. Now, some of the recordings have transcripts, some don't, and we also hold transcripts of recordings that sadly didn't survive. Now, Coventry during its boom time was known as Motor City, so we thought it would be relevant to delve into this archive to see what we could produce to resurrect some of these stories and share with the people of Coventry and for those who've got an interest further afield. Very often when people talk about those working in the motor industry, those that are talked about tend to be the workers on the factory floor or the production line. Within the Donnelly and Thoms collection, there are many recordings of those working in that environment. There are also many references to those workers that were known as the zombies. Now, these were the workers that worked the night shifts. The workers talk about their pale grey skin, not seeing daylight, going to bed when everybody else is getting up, the body clock never quite adjusting and unable to sleep properly, and more importantly, not having a social life. Others talk about the change from piecework to measured day work, and there are also really funny stories about some of the practical jokes that were played on these shifts, and an endearing story of a man who made an Airfix model one night in the minutes in between on the production line. These are just a few examples of some of the stories from the recordings. As well as people on the factory floor, though, there are also interviews with salesmen who travelled all over the country, securing deals for cars that were produced in the city. There are interviews with designers and artists, foremen, shop stewards, test drivers, trade union representatives, store operatives, managers, and other people that were working in the offices. We also have recordings of some of the people who actually set up some of these businesses. One of these is Sir William Lyons. Now, Sir William, he started his first business when he was just 20 years of age in Blackpool, making sidecars for motorbikes. He then produced motor cars under the company SS in Coventry, finally dropping that name in favour of Jaguar. Now, as we only had a transcript of the recording, I actually set about making a recording of Sir William as if he was being interviewed. And our intention now is to combine many of these stories to make 5 short presentations which will be available online to illustrate 5 different perspectives of working in the motor industry. The Sir William Lyons presentation should be ready by the end of the year, so keep an eye out on our Lanchester Interactive Facebook page and on our website, lanchesterinteractive.org, for updates. This small project is about taking one part of our history, which has been in an archive for over 50 years, and making it meaningful, respectful, and relevant for an audience today. Thanks.